Welcome back. It is day 206 of our road to 2200. We are at 2039, hopping right into it. And we found a fellow Canadian here. We have the white pieces. What kind of opening will we get? Karakan, E5. Okay, we play Vienna, of course. Ooh, Anderson's defense. So we have not seen this in a little while. So the move here is Queen H5. We're just putting a little bit of pressure. They're threatening some checkmating ideas, you know. Boom, boom, boom. We don't want to blunder that. I believe the move here is just knight to f3. And then if they go here, we can just easily play queen g5. I just need to move. There's no point in wasting time there, yapping, explaining. I can kind of do that as we go. They protect the pawn because we were threatening to take it. I could jump in, but I think better yet, we just develop our bishop here. Although this could be good. Queen goes back, though. And then what? Are we threatening some kind of takes, and check? To hit this pawn, potentially? I guess the knight could block, and then after takes, there's rook here. Knight here. Is this ever an issue? Let's develop our bishop. We know the bishop wants to go here. And now, this way, if they try to kick me away, I can play here and takes. Comes with some tempo on f7. I do want to move the knight and play for like c3 and d4. That is one thing that I like to play for. Okay, now that they've moved the knight, I guess I could play just d3 and try to play bishop here. That is definitely another way I can play, for sure. They didn't want the knight to come here. That makes a lot of sense. So they would just take, which wouldn't be the end of the world, but my position is going to be pretty pleasant, I think. Yeah, they go here, so now I could play this, takes and bishop takes, or knight takes. Knight takes, there's going to be castles. I could also go here. That is also another option. Knight comes back, maybe? And then I play here. Okay, I think I can play this, stopping them from castling. If they play knight back, I can then play queen g5, and on takes, knight takes, they can't castle. I kind of like that. Is there any other move that they might have? I think this should be okay. And then, yeah, they go there, but now we can offer the queen trade. Oh, we want to take with the knight so that we're pressuring this. They can protect like that. Okay. Now let's jump in with our knight. We threaten to fork, and we can give this check, and then they can't castle anymore. King up. Let's just come back. I mean, I could go here and take this. But what am I doing on right here? Okay, let's bring our bishop out now. They can't take. Well, they can. Then I take like this. Ooh, okay, so they're just giving me a pawn. Let's go ahead and capture. I wanted to keep the bishop. Maybe taking with the knight was a little bit better. Wait. Oh, I'm actually... If I would have... I should have thought about this a little bit longer. I guess here they take here. Actually, yeah. So I don't think that would have worked out in my favor. Here they have to give me the bishop. Right? Yeah, I go knight here. Oh, this isn't under attack, is it? Oh, that might have been a huge mistake. I'm threatening to fork, so actually should be okay. King steps up. I think I'm just going to come all the way back with my bishop, maintaining here. Now they want my bishop to move, so I guess I'll come all the way back. And now this is a bishop versus knight game. We need to open up the position. I don't want to give them the bishop, but maybe I should just step up with the king and then takes, king takes. We have an active king. I guess maybe this is an okay plan. That allows me to give a check here. So let's give this check and then maybe play. Oh. I don't want them to push through. So I'm thinking just takes, but then they're going to take like this. Not pleasant. Here. Yeah, maybe we go f4. Let's play f4. If they take, I'll take with the bishop. If they take here, I get to take with my pawn. Forces a trade. I don't really think this was a really great transformation of the position, but what can I do? We control the open files. They have hanging pawns. Oh, man. Ah! Wait. No, they're going to win a pawn. I guess I'll go here. If they take, I can take with check. If they step down, we have check to get out of that, and then we can move the rook. If they go there, I was thinking I could give a check, takes, takes. They get the exchange, but we kind of have to do this. Now we're threatening to infiltrate. We couldn't quite let them have that. Yeah, I don't... Ah, such an annoying position, man. Okay, let's occupy this. We're going to have to step back with the king and probably play like rook e2, trying to stop the infiltration. Yeah, let's just stop the rook from ever coming in. Because I want to play king back or something. Okay, king back. Just be a little bit more safe. They're just trying to push their pawn. I need to position the bishop a little bit better. Maybe I can walk the king up this way. Okay, that's committing. King here, rook here. Check, I can play c4. I don't know how great that is, though. But I don't have time to... I need to play at a decent pace here. There's no check because I can take the pawn. Now, at best play, this should be a draw, but we're not going to play this at best play, of course. Okay, the plan was to play c4. This is now a target. Oh, they just take. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm going to take with the bishop, of course. Throw in a check. Step back. Now we have this outside pass pawn, which could be strong. They're going to try and double up, though, I'm assuming, yeah. So I think now's the time to push the pawn, because if they take, I take back. And they might win this pawn. Let's go ahead and just protect it. They're going to add an attacker. I'm going to start pushing my pawn. Maybe I shouldn't have went there. It might have been a little bit silly. Push. They can't take. We're going to get to a6. Okay, let's keep pushing. They're going to take, and now I'm just going to slide back. They're probably going to play here. I need to make sure that they can't undermine this. Yeah. They have to take. King takes. They can't let me play b5. If they let me play b5, then they probably just lose. Right? I just play b5. Takes. I take their rook. Yeah, b5 has to be winning, right? There's no way that allowing this was a good way to play. Of course, there's the pin, right? But now I just forever have that. Now there's a pin here, so I could play this. But then there's check. Let's step back. They go here, I can take with the bishop. No, this is losing, actually. Because they're going to simplify. I think. You just have to go here. No. Nope. Okay, we have 2 minutes. Let's... Yeah, now they can push. They take here. Here. I think they have to give a check to start. They can't do this. That would be a draw. King takes check. No, I'm just losing. Shoot, man. Oh, shoot. Oh, I have no moves. I have to give up the bishop. GG. Oh, we probably had something. Let's take a look. I felt like we had like a decent position there. But I say that every game. We did have a decent position multiple times. But we made a lot of mistakes. 66.6% accuracy. Yeah, like this is just completely winning out of the opening. So I could have took the pawn? Really? It has to be the other knights. Really? Oh, so that there's none of this. And then that's a blunder. C5 just traps the bishop. I thought I had to sack there. But apparently we should just play here. If they take this with check. Now, this is just a drawing endgame, but I suck. Okay, we got that pawn up there, and that was our asset, and we're winning. Please. Is it really this? They can't go back. I didn't even consider that. And then we're winning again because they let me get the pawn back through. But I thought I had to deal with... We just go a7? They can't step here. Well, they can. Okay, what's the best move? King b7. That's what I would play intuitively. And then we just get behind... What am I doing? What am I doing? Why can't I see this? That's like... This is like the most basic endgame kind of stuff. Rook behind pawn. And then back here, I didn't even consider trading because I was like, oh, takes. We're just it's bishop versus rook. But I didn't even consider, like, I have one asset in this position. I didn't even consider takes. We just push the pawn. If you go here, what is the move? Oh, we take it there. I literally just looked at that. They cannot stop promote. Oh, that's frustrating. I'm so much better than, and this is a draw. But we have to do it correctly. We have to put the bishop here. And then what? Where was my mistake here? King up. What do we play? We have to go this way? Okay. So takes. Rook e8. Takes. And we take the rook. Right, so they can't take. So we had to set that up. I'm just not seeing anything. I'm not thinking ahead. And then we're just completely lost. We're not playing another game. No, I'm frustrated after seeing this analysis, to be honest with you. Oh my gosh. I'm better than that. Drop a like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow.